Yo, what up, y'all? So, Noah again, and this is
This is Dillon right here. It's been a pleasure to be here.
Dillon, baby. So, how old are you?
I'm 20.
He is 20. So, we got a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 24-year-old, and a 25-year-old. All super young, all ambitious. We just working again.
We're
So,
strictly on that grind, man.
definitely on the grind. And you specialize in rooms.
Yep, I specialize in rooms. I tend to do units as well, but I find I get a lot more of a result when it comes down to just renting out rooms.
Okay, so what has been your experience so far? Like,
The experience with that, I got to admit, it all feels kind of psychologically based. And what I mean by that is I find that more people are actually going to click on an ad or inquire about
Yeah.
something you have listed if they see a price that's under $1,000, especially within the city. You already know that's the biggest reason why anybody gets excited here.
okay,
Doesn't
so,
matter if it's a shoebox, doesn't matter if it's a dumpster. They see under $1,000, they're clicking on it.
so what's the math on that? You gotta say if he's breaking it down between four roommates, the math on that, they gotta split that. 50, 50, 50, whatever they do, 25, 25, 25, 25. So he basically got a harder job where he got to get all these components together and get them basically to agree to be roommates so they could meet the rent requirements every month. So he's doing a hell of a job. He gets inquiries like what? How many inquiries a day you would say?
To tell you the truth, it really is based off of the ad. But I gotta say, the last couple of weeks, I have been receiving maybe about, I want to say over 300 inquiries on this one apartment that I've had.
300 inquiries, people. So if you work hard, not only will you be overwhelmed with work, you would be able to get out all your little mistakes early. So his mistakes, if he talked to 300 people, 300 leads, he's at least making 20 mistakes. So his next 20 clients he talked to or prospects, he's going to kill it because he already made 20 mistakes. Who makes 20 mistakes in their first week? Like, who has the opportunity to do that? But 1099 members, independent contractors, we can do that, make mistakes, come back from it the same day, make another mistake, come back from it 3 times. So that's another upside about this job. Okay? So, what was your job before this?
To tell you the truth, my last job that I had was actually retail. So as you would imagine, I've grown accustomed to actually talking to people. That was kind of my biggest thing. You genuinely learn how to use how words basically influence people's mindsets.
Yeah.
Depends. I don't want to consider it to say manipulate because it's a bit of a negative connotation, but you can genuinely change their mood and you can change their attitude overall.
Yeah, for sure. And have you ever dealt with a rowdy client yet or a rowdy
Oh,
prospect?
I've had dozens, but the best part about being an independent contractor, you don't got to deal with them.
Told you, you could walk away, people.
You hang up the phone, you never speak to them again. Say good luck.
If they being too difficult, you gotta walk away because you will waste your time. I mean, not even 10 minutes. You'll waste a whole day trying to help this person and they still won't be happy.
It's not worth it sometimes.
It's not worth it, bro. Whatever God has for you, you're gonna get it. And if you don't get it, he ain't want it for you. So you should be happy with that result. Yeah, so he does retail, I do security. So that's why we're able to probably talk into the camera like you're somebody and we see you because we do. We understand we're people, you're people, y'all guys need apartments, and also if you're a broker, you need to learn this and make mistakes, learn from our mistakes without making them, even though you're going to make them anyway. Okay, so what got you into real estate, brother?
To tell you the truth, sometimes you got to do a little bit of soul searching, and it never starts exactly where you're supposed to end your destination.
Exactly.
What happened to me was I actually started looking into investments. I looked into, Robinhood, I looked into stocks. I developed sort of a passion, not necessarily for just putting my money in and watching it grow, but it's more for the general idea of all of the work that's done behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And that's truthfully where I gotta say the search for real estate started. And truthfully, I was lucky, and one thing led to another, and I ended up here. And during my search, as I was really studying real estate, I was looking into wholesaling, house flipping, that sort of thing. It was like a switch went off in my brain, and that was where I could really I got excited to divulge into such a what's the word I'm looking for? Such a very, very, very big topic.
Yeah. What's shirts for real estate? What's that?
What's up?
What's that shirts for real estate you mentioned?
Shorts for real estate.
You said something.
I said wholesaling?
Yeah, like the program, that was a program or something that got you into real estate that put the idea in your mind? Or?
No, I said it all started with like stocks.
Okay, so stocks, yeah. So I lost on Bitcoin and all that Dogecoin stuff. So I said, forget investments. I want to get into real estate too. Ryan Serhant, you know Ryan Serhant?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, so I think I mentioned him to you once too. He was a big influence, and you have people again like Lauren Plant. Lauren Plant and Navy SEALs are resilient. I take a lot of inspiration from their interviews. They just make me want to get up and just not rush to it where I make mistakes, but just get up and just not care about the mistakes that I make and just be resilient, you know?
I don't really mean to impose on you. I just got a quick question. Have you ever heard of Outwitting the Devil?
Hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That
Hell
right there
yeah.
alone, it basically teaches you to grow from your own failures. That's the only way we can truly succeed.
Okay, so I haven't started it because I've been reading. I've been reading the Bible.
Okay. I like that.
It's this dude that I work with. His name is Chris too. He reminds me just of Chris from here.
Yeah.
But he was talking about it, and he also got me. You know, one of those people that know something about everything.
Yes.
You try to talk to them about like put them on, and they're like,
I know this.
Yeah. This fucking guy knows everything about everything. You know what I'm saying? He got me in, like thinking about real estate into other than Ryan Serhant, like a person that really believes in you for no reason. You ever had that?
Yeah.
Like, why do you believe in me, bro? And he's just like, you could do it. Like, of course. Why can't you?
I mean, at the end of the day, think about it, yo. We're just regular people.
Yeah.
And look at the mountains we're trying to move.
Oh, we're going to move.
Anybody can do it, really. Just takes a little bit of work. We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
It really all depends how you use it wisely.
Okay, so how many hours a day do you spend bullshitting, wasting your time?
Wasting my time, to tell you the truth, I got a bit of an issue with that. I waste maybe about, I would say like maybe 3 or 4 hours, just kind of bullshitting, doing nothing.
That's not bad.
Just enjoying myself.
That's not bad. I used to spend like 8 hours on 2K and shit.
Oh, you're telling me it's the same with me? Like,
Yeah.
not longer.
Yeah. And other than that, like, I was talking about desires with them yesterday. So, I wasn't able to like control my desires.
Exactly.
So, I haven't told y'all this story, but I'll probably tell it again later. But it was this mother and this daughter, right? And I met them the same day. But I got to courtship both of them.
Yeah.
Got to screw both of them. Mother and daughter. So,
Good to you.
I was thinking, what if I take a little bit of this time and put it into bettering myself instead of destroying, you know, because like that's certain people's fantasy, and like how absurd is that to sleep with both a mother and a daughter? Like, that's crazy. So what other crazy things can I do if I actually put my mind to it? When I was just like messing around, I didn't even try to do that. So if I tried to actually do something, what can I do? So that's another thing that pushed me into this, because desires, it only begets more desire. And I would have probably wanted another 2 mothers and daughters, you know? Who's to say if I didn't control myself what I'd be trying to do?
Well,
And,
you know, to tell you the truth, everything in life is equally as balanced.
Yeah.
So as you were saying, you know, if you could really acquire that sort of situation, which most people would probably think about, what I gotta say is, on the flip side, you know how many houses you could sell with that same sort of persuasion?
I didn't think about that.
Everything in life is always balanced equally.
Oh, shit. Yo, you hear this? Yo, he's 20. And I'm telling you, if you're 50, 60, 35, you can learn from them. He's sitting over here. You can't see him, but he's 19 and he's fucking. You see the gems they putting on you? Like, if you don't even listen to me, because I've been in a year and I don't got a sale yet or whatever, however you slice it, where you think you don't want to listen to me, just know that I've been through training 3 times with 3 different brokerage managers. So I know what I'm talking about, and I'm able to teach y'all because I've made millions of mistakes by now. Like, come on. So that's why I'm here talking to y'all, so I can help y'all, and I'm bringing y'all other agents just in case y'all don't believe me. Like, these people are intelligent. These people are going to be, like I said, multi-millionaires soon. Speaking it to existence, how much are you going to make in 6 months?
You know, truthfully, I really want to go for 6 figures.
You see that? 6 figures, what? Put a number on it, baby.
100.
100. Just 100?
Just 100.
All
I'm
right.
starting small for now.
Humble.
That's the way I look at it.
A humble 100. That's what he wants. And when you was 20, what did you want? Did you want 100, or did you want to still play the game and mess with all this bull stuff like marijuana and so forth? So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like, put some hours into something else too. If you're going to destroy yourself, sheesh. Like, basically, right?
100%.
So 100,000 in your first year will be a success to you, correct?
Yeah.
And what are you looking to learn other than like just money? What are you looking to gain?
You know, to tell you the truth, there's a big reason why I'm looking for that money specifically, and that's not fuck around money. That it is fuck around money, but that's really the way I look at it. That's change your life money. That's pick up, leave, start over in a new city, new state kind of money. From there, keep doing that same thing that I started here.
Oh, so okay. So you wanna
So the general, I gotta say, the general intention is what I want to do is I'm looking Midwest. So I get that money here. I move down Midwest. I get the license and I work in 2 states.
Okay, and that's a good goal. I mean, that's a good. I wouldn't even say that's a goal. That's something that you're going to do. 100%. I mean, it's a goal, but like that's something he's going to do 100%. It's not even like he's even stuttering when he's speaking. The motherfucker know what he gonna do, and he gonna do it. Like, if you tell him no, he's going right. If you tell him no when he go right, he going left. And if you tell him no, he going through you now.
Exactly.
Now you got a real problem now. This is what I'm talking about. We are problem makers. Problem makers in the best way. So if you're a client and somebody's telling us no and we, can't get around it, we're going through it. We're fighting for you and we getting what you need. Century 21 people, we got good training. We got great training. We train almost every week. We train with each other. We speak to each other. We share secrets about this game. Like, we're all businessmen. We got our own business here. We just under the brokerage. But we all help each other out. It ain't even like no selfish stuff. So if you want to be successful, I would say don't be selfish, because if you're selfish with the information that you have, how would I ever get to the information that he has?
Exactly.
That's not the way to go about it. Don't be selfish. Don't be heartless. Open your heart smartly and just be a good person and respect everybody.
And to tell you the truth, if you want to be selfish, you're more than welcome to when you're set. When
Yeah.
you're set, you can be whoever the fuck you want to be.
Yeah.
But until then,
Yeah.
you got to be nice.
Yeah.
You got to be humble. You got to be respectful. Because that's the only way you're going to get there.
But you know what's funny? If you're an asshole when you get it, God's going to take it from you.
That's exactly how it is. So you got to play your cards carefully, really.
Yeah. And if you're going to act like something and you're not that, please just work towards being that. Because if you acting like something and telling people to do something and you're not even working towards that, you're just being a hypocrite. Now, that's messed up and that's dangerous. That's real dangerous. So don't do that. Because there's so many people out here lost, and you feeding them false hope and false information is going to help kill the world.
Exactly.
We're already dying, people. So just think about that again. Hidden talents. What's your hidden talent, brother?
That's a little vague. Are you talking about in the field of what we do, or just in general?
Like, if this don't work, what else can you get rich off of? So I'm an artist.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. I be watching some of these sermons that some of these pastors give out, and I don't know if you watch Eric Thomas. If you don't, watch him, bro.
I don't.
So,
I was gonna say, can you just give me a little more on that?
so he is the most resilient person ever. So they basically label him retarded or whatever, ADHD. I don't like saying that word or whatever. So when it took everybody else 4 years to finish college, it took him 8.
Damn.
And when people come from other countries and they come here and get their PhD, they were all getting it before him because it took him so long.
Yeah.
So, who would double their time in college just to finish a goal, like,
Exactly.
and be happy about it and say it's okay. It took you 4. I'm at my 6th year. It's okay if it take me 10.
Exactly.
And he
I'm
got
still
it
gonna
done
do
in 8. So even if it took him a while, like it took him that 8 years to finish college. Imagine he went on to get his PhD and his everything. He got everything, bro. Fuck around, call him doctor. That's who he is now.
Yeah.
And they label him slow, or they label him ADHD, or they label him. He didn't take that. He grabbed that shit and threw it off of him. He got that shit off his chest. Feel me? He was homeless at 16, eating out of garbage cans, dumpsters, and now he's a doctor. So if y'all got a chance, look him up. But that's one of my talents. Like I could probably like talk to you and tell you try to be the best you could be, and you'll probably won't believe in yourself, and then you'll probably see it in me that I believe in you. Fuck around, tears come out my eyes too. It's just how much I believe in other people, bro.
Yeah.
And I could probably inspire many, probably millionaires, because I believe in people. I
can
see
understand that.
no funny stuff. I probably see God, and I see God in everybody because
Exactly.
He created all of us. And what's to make me think I'm better than you if He made both of us?
Exactly.
So He just made us different.
We're just more connected with a lot of people than what we really think we are.
Yeah. So come on, like even if I make millions, bro, I'm still gonna help people. I'm still
Exactly.
but that's my hidden talent, just to inspire people and just get that shit out of them. Stop doubting yourself.
Exactly.
Just throw them,
Come on.
shake them, and they shake.
I don't understand you. You know, if we're speaking in that regard, I gotta say my hidden talent is, truthfully, I've lived a bit of a life where I have always been told, you know, don't do this, do that, or go right, not left.
Yeah.
And no matter what I have done, I've always chose my own way, and I have always ended up in a lot better conditions than most people would ever have.
So you're resilient.
Yes.
He got resilience.
In the event in which this sort of situation would never work out, I promise you I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I cannot get to the vision that I have seen for so long.
So you're
That's exactly how I look at it.
hustler.
Pretty much.
Hustler, baby. Shit, 5%. All right, yo, this is a long ass video. I didn't even know we got into it this much. All right, real quick, what's your why, bro?
My why, truthfully, you know, in life, we all have an end goal.
Yeah,
We all have a destination we want to get to, and we all really want to be set for life. When it comes down to what I'm doing exactly and why I'm doing it, pretty much because I see my own potential, and I have felt the potential for years. I've just had no real way of really expressing myself and really getting it out. And now that I feel like, even now, I feel like I have the potential in my hands and I have everything that's really necessary to push myself forward.
yeah.
I'm still learning, but I see myself at my end game. And there's no reason for me not to really do what I have to do to get there.
So you got a big vision,
Mm-hmm.
huge vision. And you're
100%.
young, so that vision is spread as wide as fucking Africa, United States combined.
I can do whatever I want.
And
My
that's
life is endless.
and do not forget to dream. Look at him. He's dreaming, he's living the dream, and he ain't letting that go. So if you don't take nothing from this video, it's dream, dream, dream. Don't let it go. Dream like you're a teenager again, even if you're 40. Thank you for listening. Thank you for interviewing,
It's
bro.
been a pleasure.
Appreciate you
One
a lot.
last thing, you know, I apologize. I don't mean to make this any longer than it has to be. One last thing I want to let you guys know. At the end of the day, I'm nothing but a normal dude. I've fucked up more times than I'd like to imagine, even more than you. Real shit, so you got your doubts. But you get where I'm coming from exactly. I have made many, many mistakes before, But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I'm just a normal dude. If I could do it, if I could really get up and use my time wisely, even when I fuck off, or if I'm just doing some random shit and I'm just wasting my time, anything I can do, you can do too. I'm not a superhero. I'm not a magician. I'm just the guy who got a vision, who's trying to get there. That being said, it's been a pleasure. I really thank you for taking the time today.
Thank you, bro. So we're going to interview all these people again and see where they are in 6 months. So, see y'all next time.
Catch you
Thanks.
later.